The waves crashed fiercely against the hull of the rusted shipwreck. Death Island did not welcome the faint of heart. Phong, the weathered captain, cast his eyes toward the gray sky that was threatening to storm.
Check all the gear! We only have 6 hours before the tide comes in!
Ling carefully packed her measuring equipment into her backpack, her eyes unable to hide a mix of curiosity and anxiety.
The radiation from this island is completely abnormal. The ecosystem here has definitely been altered.
Mark, the massive mercenary, just smirked and cocked his assault rifle with a sharp clack.
Whatever crawls out of that jungle, my bullets can pierce right through its skin.
Behind them, Ming timidly raised his camera. He shivered as a low, deep roar echoed from the depths of the foggy jungle. The deeper they ventured into the jungle, the thicker the suffocating mist became.
Are we sure this is the right way? My compass is spinning like crazy.
The magnetic field here is corrupted. We have to rely on Fong's instincts.
Quiet! Everyone, stay completely still.
Phong raised his hand, his eyes scanning the dense canopy above.
I hear it. Something big is moving through the trees.
Suddenly, a massive head emerged from the shadows. A mutated python with scales like steel.
Oh my god! What is that thing? Eat lead, you overgrown worm!
Mark unleashed a hail of bullets, but the rounds sparked harmlessly off its armored skin.
Gatter! Find cover behind the giant roots now!
Its scales are impenetrable. Aim for its eyes or the inside of its mouth.
Easier said than done, Doc. It's moving too fast.
The python lunged at Mark, snapping its massive jaws just inches away.
Use the flashbang! Blind it so we can fall back! Thanks for the save, boss. Let's get the hell out of here. Move! There's a cave system straight ahead! Don't look back, just run!
Ming scrambled to his feet, clutching his camera to his chest as he sprinted blindly through the fog. The team dashed desperately through the thick undergrowth, while the beast thrashed blindly behind them, destroying trees.
Keep moving deep inside. It's too narrow for that overgrown worm to follow us in here. I'm down to my last 2 magazines. Conventional weapons are practically useless against that armor.
We're gonna die here, aren't we? This island is a total death trap.
Calm down, Ming. Look around you. This place is incredible. The bioluminescence is entirely naturally occurring. Ling's eyes widened as the glowing blue mushrooms illuminated ancient, weathered carvings covering the cavern walls.
What is this? It looks like someone used to live in these caves a long time ago.
Let me get this on tape. My viewers won't believe this if we ever make it back.
The stone carvings depicted terrifying scenes. Ancient humans worshipping giant, monstrous beasts as if they were gods. As they ventured deeper into the bioluminescent cavern, The stone carvings became progressively more grotesque and detailed.
They weren't just worshipping them. Look at this. They were offering human sacrifices to keep the beasts dormant.
Great. So we just locked ourselves inside an ancient, giant slaughterhouse.
Forget the carvings. Look at this. A massive man-made structure entirely buried inside the mountain. Those doors are absolutely huge. What could possibly need doors that big?
Suddenly, a deep, violent rumbling shook the very foundations of the cavern, sending dust and small rocks falling from the ceiling.
Did you guys feel that? Is the cave collapsing on us?
That's not a cave-in. The vibration, it's coming from directly below us.
He's right. This isn't an earthquake. It's an ancient mechanical mechanism activating.
With a deafening grind of stone against stone, the massive monolithic doors slowly began to slide open by themselves.
Stay behind me. Weapons hot. We step in together on my mark.
Inside the open doors, a massive underground temple was revealed, untouched for millennia. Huge, pulsating crystals cast an eerie light over towering statues of winged, nightmarish creatures.
My God. Welcome to the heart of the island.
The team cautiously navigated the vast temple hall, dwarfed by the sheer scale of the forgotten architecture. Watch your step. If this place has automated doors, it might have traps.
This is the discovery of the century. We're gonna be famous.
Fame won't matter if we don't make it out alive, Ming. Look at the center.
In the heart of the temple sat a massive circular altar, surrounded by dozens of large, translucent, glowing pods.
Those aren't just offerings. They are incubators. Something is growing inside them.
I've seen enough sci-fi movies to know how this ends. Let's rig the C4 and blow this place to hell.
Do it. Set the timers for 10 minutes. We grab some samples and get out.
Suddenly, his foot caught on a thick cable-like root, sending him crashing into the heavy stone pedestal.
Ming! Don't touch them!
A loud, sickening crack echoed through the chamber. The glowing fluid inside the pod began to drain.
You idiot! You woke it up!
Fall back! Defensive formation, right now!
A slender, terrifying claw pierced through the membrane of the pod, accompanied by a deafening, high-pitched screech.
Die, you ugly freak! Ah!
Get up on your feet, Minh! Move!
Sound. It's waking the rest of them up. The whole hive is hatching.
All around the massive altar, dozens of translucent pods began to crack and splinter simultaneously.
Fire in the hole! Eat this!
The C4 charge detonated with a deafening roar, blowing the first creature to pieces.
Into that corridor on the left! Go, go, go!
Ming scrambled up and sprinted toward the dark hallway, his camera swinging wildly from its strap.
They are too fast! We can't outrun a swarm!
A horrifying chorus of screeches echoed through the temple as the newborn swarm took flight.
The team sprinted blindly down a narrow, dusty corridor, the sound of flapping wings closing in behind them.
Keep moving! I'll hold them back! Dead end! It's another sealed stone door! Help me push it!
The heavy stone door muffled the shrieks of the swarm outside, leaving the team in an eerie silence.
I'm completely out of ammo for the rifle. It's just me and the knife now.
Look at the walls. These aren't just carvings. They're a map of the entire island.
Lin walked towards the glowing murals, her eyes tracing complex lines converging at the center.
We are deep underground, but there's a subterranean river that leads out to the ocean.
If we can find that river, we might just make it back alive. Gear up!
Wait, guys, what is this thing in the middle of the room?
In the center of the chamber stood a pristine, undisturbed sarcophagus made of completely black stone.
Don't touch anything, Ming! Have you learned nothing?
But it was too late. The proximity of human body heat caused the sarcophagus to hum softly.
Get back! Everyone, away from the center!
The lid of the sarcophagus hissed, releasing a thick cloud of freezing, ancient air.
This isn't a tomb. It's a stasis pod for their leader.
The glowing murals shifted to a dark, angry red as the room's defense protocols activated.
You've got to be kidding me! We're locked in here with another one?!
From the freezing mist stepped a creature twice the size of the others, clad in dark, bone-like armor.
Ling! Find a release for the river! Mark, we have to hold it off!
I'm looking! The red light makes the map harder to read.
The alpha creature let out a bone-rattling roar that shook the very dust from the ceiling. Come on, big guy. Let's see what you're made of.
Ming abandoned his camera, rushing to help Ling push a heavy stone lever embedded in the wall.
Mark dodged a lethal swipe and slashed at the beast's leg, but his knife sparked uselessly against its thick armor. With a brutal backhand, the Alpha sent Mark flying across the red-lit chamber.
Hey! Over here, ugly!
The stone tiles in the center of the room groaned and slid apart, revealing a dark abyss and roaring water below.
Jump! Everyone jump into the water now!
Ming hesitated at the edge of the terrifying black drop, but Ling grabbed his arm and pulled him down.
See you in hell!
Plunging into the freezing darkness, the team hit the underground river with a violent splash.
The raging current immediately pulled them under, tumbling them like rag dolls in the pitch-black water.
Keep your heads above water. Grab onto something. I can't swim against this. It's too strong.
Ming choked on the freezing water, his heavy backpack dragging him beneath the surface.
Ming! Lose the bag! Take it out now!
Panicking, Ming finally unclipped the straps, letting his precious camera and gear sink into the abyss.
Over here. There's a piece of driftwood.
Mark grabbed a massive, ancient tree root floating in the current, pulling himself up.
Hold the line! Grab my hand, Ling!
Grab my hand, Ling!
Phong anchored himself to the root, extending his arm out into the churning rapids.
I've got you! Pull!
Hold on tight! Watch out for the rocks! We're going too fast!
Where is this taking us? It's completely dark. Just hold on tight. The map showed it leads to the ocean.
Agárrense fuerte. Cuidado con la pared. Vamos a chocar.
Brace yourselves. We're picking up speed.
Do you hear that? It sounds like...
A deafening roar echoed ahead, far louder than the rapids they were riding.
Waterfall! There's a waterfall ahead! Hold your breath! Do not let go of the root!
The cavern floor dropped away entirely, sending the team plunging into the dark abyss.
Hold on!
They hit the water below with bone-jarring force, plunged deep into freezing depths.
For a terrifying moment, the darkness threatened to swallow them whole.
But the buoyant, ancient wood pulled them back to the surface, into a massive, serene cavern.
Look at the ceiling. The crystals here are different. They are pulsing.
I don't care about the rocks. Look over there. Is that daylight?
We're close to the exit. Keep paddling!
I can smell the salt in the air. The ocean is right there. We actually made it.
Don't celebrate just yet. The current is getting significantly stronger again as the stone tunnel narrows dead ahead.
The cavern walls began to close in tightly, funneling the dark water into a treacherous, fast-moving channel.
Keep the raft centered. If we hit any of these jagged rocks, we'll be torn to shreds.
Easier said than done, boss. This giant log steers like a freight train in a damn hurricane.
Keep pushing off the wall. We're almost there. Look at the light. Harder, push harder.
Watch out on the right side. There are sharp stalagmites hiding just below the surface of the water.
I see it. Lean left. Everyone, shift all your body weight to the left side right now.
The heavy roots scraped violently against the submerged rocks, sending sharp splinters of ancient wood flying into the air.
The root is breaking apart. This makeshift raft cannot take much more of this severe structural damage.
Suddenly, the narrow, dark tunnel exploded into brilliant, blinding sunlight. They had finally reached the hidden ocean cove. Shield your eyes from the glare. Let your vision fully adjust to the light before you do anything.
It is so incredibly bright. The water is calm here. We are floating in some kind of hidden lagoon.
The four of them slowly looked up, their momentary relief instantly replaced by cold, paralyzing dread.
Don't just stare at it! Swim for the rocks! Move!
Ming thrashed through the water, his arms burning with exhaustion as he aimed for a narrow crevice in the cliff face.
My leg! I'm caught in the kelp! I can't move!
Mark turned back. He saw the beast's jaws opening, locked dead onto Lin's struggling form.
Not today, you oversized pigeon.
Mark turned away from the shore, swimming aggressively toward the center and screaming to draw its attention. The distraction worked. The colossal beast shifted its wings, locking its glowing eyes onto Mark instead of Link. As he was hauled into the sky, Mark didn't scream. Instead, he drove his combat knife repeatedly into the beast's leg.
The lagoon fell deadly silent, leaving only the sound of gentle waves washing against the rocks.
Mark was gone. The man who boasted about his bullets had saved them with nothing but a knife and sheer courage.
He sacrificed himself for me.
He died a soldier's death. We have to make sure it wasn't in vain.
Phong stood up, his eyes scanning the endless blue horizon.
A ship! There's a patrol ship out there! Hey! Phong waved his arms frantically, screaming until his voice gave out.
A loud, deep horn echoed across the water. They had been seen. Hours later, the three survivors sat shivering on the steel deck of a Coast Guard vessel.
It's over. We're going home.
Ming wrapped his thermal blanket tighter, staring back at the cursed island.
We need to call in an airstrike! That whole island needs to be wiped off the map!